In this episode, we will discuss top-selling compact SUVs for 2021. Compact SUVs tend to offer a high seating position, which provides a vast view of the road in addition to an easier step-in height than smaller cars or larger SUVs. These SUVs can be equipped with a variety of powertrains to fit your driving priorities, be they fuel economy, daily comfort, or rugged off-roading. Before we dive in, please subscribe to our channel. This will support our community going forward. Also, please feel free to comment. Let's take a look at the top 10 compact SUVs according to year 2020 sales numbers, and how they are valued by auto reviewers as well as consumers. Number 10, Jeep Cherokee with 136,000 units sold. The 2021 Jeep Cherokee separates itself from the typical compact crossover with class-leading off-road and towing capabilities. Its Jeep genealogy will appeal to outdoorsy types, some of whom may need a vehicle that can handle driving beyond where the pavement ends. While the Cherokee's bloated facade will get few Instagram likes, the rugged Trailhawk model is more visually and mechanically exciting, especially with its enhanced drivetrain and other exclusive equipment. All Cherokee models can be had with all-wheel drive, and there's a solid selection of engines, including a stout V6 and a torquey turbocharged 4-cylinder. Still, those who don't intend to ever leave pavement will be disappointed with its poor fuel economy, limited cargo space, and questionable value. Car and Driver rating 6.5 due to lack of cargo space, while stressing on great off-road capability. The Cherokee receives 7.2 from US News, with almost top score for safety while performance, interior, and reliability rated around 7. Top Gear gives only 5 for this SUV due to indecisive gearbox, relatively high price, and lack of any distinguishing features. However, values Cherokee for off-road ability and ride comfort. J.D. Power gives score 80, mainly for great resale values and quality as well as reliability. The total weighed score for Cherokee is 6.7, which is the lowest in this comparison. The Cherokee is bulkier and pricier than other compact crossovers, but it can safely venture far off-road. Number 9. Mazda CX-5 with 146,000 units sold. When it comes to compact crossovers, it's easy to see why the 2021 Mazda CX-5 wins the SUV equivalent of Best in Show. Not only does it boast beautifully sculpted bodywork, but its interior is also just as interesting to the eyes. Of course, Mazda has shown that its attention to detail is more than skin deep, with thoughtful ergonomics and engaging driving dynamics. Compared with its predominantly dull competitors, the CX-5 is delightfully athletic and equally refined. While the standard 4-cylinder engine lacks the punch of the available Turbo 4, both pair with a highly proficient automatic transmission and are more fuel efficient than the EPA rating suggests. Despite a smaller cargo arena with its key competitors, the 2021 CX-5 shines brighter than all of its classmates, and even some more expensive alternatives. The highest score 10 from Car and Driver suggests this car is outstanding in most of the areas: engaging driving, luxury interior, great turbo engine. However, slightly lacking to competition in cargo space. US News rates CX-5 with 8.6, giving lower score for interior and reliability, while remarkably high score for all other areas: safety, critics ratings, performance. Top Gear rates CX-5 with usual 8 points, stressing on intelligent design, improved interior, handling, refinement, while downscoring for lack of grunt for standard petrol engine. J.D. Power gives Mazda CX-5 score of 80 out of 100. Accumulated overall score for CX-5 is 8.7, ranking above the highest scores, as the CX-5 rises above all other compact crossovers thanks to its many transcendent traits. Number 8. Subaru Outback with 153,000 units sold. Subaru's successful formula with the 2021 Outback station wagon has been imitated by several of its rivals, but none of those copycats has managed to get as much traction. The slightly lifted suspension and ruggedized plastic lower body panels have been found on other wagons, such as the now discontinued Buick Regal Tourer X, and we expect Ford to try it soon on an upcoming Fusion Active. The Outback's appeal lies in its adventure-ready appearance, standard all-wheel drive, and cargo-friendly cabin. 2 4-cylinder engines are offered, a non-turbo 2.5-liter with a zestier turbocharged 2.4-liter. While the Outback's handling won't thrill a driving enthusiast, its ride is smooth and quiet, and its interior is roomy. A combination that should satisfy families and adventure seekers traveling for the next challenge. US News for the 2021 Subaru Outback gives 8 points as an overall score with highs on safety and critics ratings, while lows on performance. JD Power rating accumulates to 76 with the lowest scores on quality and reliability, while high on resale and dealership experience. Top Gear rates Outback with 8 points, valuing for toughness and good looking, while downgrading on driver experience. The new Subaru receives overall scores 9 out of 10 from Car and Driver, with highs for great ground clearance and spacious cabin, while losing on not so great driving dynamics. 8.2 is overall score, for useful, rugged, and family friendly, the Subaru Outback station wagon with adventurous side. Number 7, Subaru Forester with 177,000 units sold. Subaru's standard all-wheel drive and adventuresome image apply perfectly to the Forester compact SUV. Although it seems to be a competitor for the brand's Outback station wagon in terms of functionality and size, the Forester offers a more SUV-like driving position, larger windows for better outward visibility, and a bit more ground clearance. The cabin of the Forester is the definition of sensible, offering plenty of practicality leavened by a touch of stylistic flair. There's a 4-cylinder engine under the hood, which delivers adequate power and decent fuel economy. The Forester's key rivals, the Honda CR-V and the Toyota RAV4, offer more powerful powertrains and more driving engagement, but the Subaru's smooth ride and relaxed handling won't offend buyers who fall for its other attributes. Car and Driver gives 8 out of 10, mainly with highs on practicality, comfortable drive, and spacious interior, while lows are slow acceleration and boring exterior. US News rates the 2021 Forester with score 7.7 out of 10, valuing safety and high critics rating, and downs on performance and reliability. The score from JD Power is 82, with similar scores in most of the areas such as resale, quality, reliability, and driving experience. Top Gear rates Forester 8 out of 10 for good ride and handling balance, and poor turbo and plastics. Total score is 8, which is slightly lower than Subaru Outback, mostly because other SUVs offer more driving verve. However, the Subaru Forester nails it on the practicality and image fronts. Number 6. Ford Escape with 178,000 units sold. Ford's new off-the-road capable Bronco signals the brand's fresh focus on off-the-grid adventure, but its bread-and-butter Escape crossover still caters to the on-the-road family car crowd. All-wheel drive is available, but the Escape lacks the sophisticated all-terrain gear of its new, larger go-anywhere stablemate. 4 different powertrains are offered, including optional hybrid and plug-in hybrid setups, which aim to sip fuel and provide extra electric-powered boost when needed. The Escape's stylish cabin matches its smooth-edged exterior styling, but the most affordable models project an air of cheapness that may put some buyers off. Despite its flaws, the Escape continues to be a decent option for compact SUV buyers, but competitors such as the Mazda CX-5 and Volkswagen Tiguan offer greater refinement, nicer furnishings, and more driving pleasure for similar money. US News overall score for Ford Escape is 8.1, gaining on safety while losing mainly on critics' rating and performance. JD Power score is 78 out of 100, mainly gaining on high resale value and driving experience while losing on quality and reliability. Rating from Car and Driver is 7.5 out of 10, gaining on exterior and safety and losing on cheap interior and 3-cylinder engine. The overall score for Ford Escape is 7.8. With a car-like design and driving demeanor, decent interior room, the Ford Escape is a solid mid-pack compact SUV, but several others do the job better. Number 5. Jeep Wrangler. 201,000 units sold. Just hearing the name Jeep conjures images of off-road adventure, and the 2021 Wrangler is likely the vehicle most people think of in that scenario. Its retro design harkens back to the World War II-era military vehicle, but the modern-day Wrangler offers an array of creature comforts and a range of sophisticated powertrains that the American GIs of World War II would have considered science fiction. Not only does today's Wrangler have niceties such as air conditioning and power-operated windows, but it can also be luxed up with leather upholstery, touchscreen infotainment with in-dash navigation, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and a power soft top. If the standard model's 2-door body style doesn't provide enough room for you and your adventure-seeking pals, the unlimited 4-door model should solve that problem. Wranglers are the only vehicles with removable roofs and doors, a feature that will no longer be unique once the Ford Bronco hits the market. US News overall score for Jeep Wrangler is 7, gaining on critics' rating and safety while losing on performance and interior. JD Power's score is 78 out of 100, mainly gaining on high resale value and quality as well as reliability. However, driving and dealership experience drives the score down. Top Gear gave score 7, as the latest generation of the ultimate American go-anywhere off-roader has a better ride, a decent diesel, and the option of 4 doors. Car and Driver rates 2021 Jeep Wrangler with 7.5 out of 10. The overall score for Jeep Wrangler is 7.3. The iconic Jeep Wrangler leverages modern technology to continue its legacy of off-road dominance. However, this is a relatively low score, taking into account high sales number in the US market. Number 4. Nissan Rogue. Number 4. Nissan Rogue with 228,000 units sold. Nissan's Rogue, X-Trail in Europe, compact SUV receives a much-needed redesign for the 2021 model year and offers more attractive styling, modernized interior tech, improved performance, and more adept ride and handling. Historically, the Rogue has sold well against segment leaders such as the CR-V, Mazda CX-5, and Volkswagen Tiguan, but wasn't as good overall, languishing far down in rankings. With this redesign, Nissan's moneymaker turns up the charm to shake off its history of mediocrity, something that has been relatively successful. US News overall score for Nissan Rogue is 8.1, with a low score for the performance. JD Power score is 82 out of 100, mainly losing on driving experience and gaining above the average for resale values. Top Gear gave 6 out of 10, as the car is still more agricultural than class best. Car and Driver rates 2021 Nissan Rogue with 8 out of 10. The overall score for Nissan Rogue, X-Trail, is 7.6. The latest redesign puts the Rogue head and shoulders above its predecessor, but it still falls short of key rivals in refinement and driving enjoyment. Number 3. Chevrolet Equinox, with 271,000 units sold. The 2022 Chevrolet Equinox is among the most popular compact crossovers, but mass consumption doesn't mean it's truly compelling. Sure, the Chevy has plentiful passenger room, a feature-laden infotainment system, and athletic handling. However, it falls short in terms of interior quality and storage space compared with its competitors. While all-wheel drive is widely available, only the Equinox's more powerful 4-cylinder options deliver proper propulsion. That desirable engine upgrade combined with any of the spendier trim levels push prices into expensive territory. Still, people who are committed to the Bowtie brand and unfazed by mediocrity will appreciate the 2022 Equinox. US News score overall for Chevrolet Equinox is 8.1, with the lowest scores for the critics rating and highest score for safety. JD Power rating is even 85 out of 100, with the highest score for dealership experience and lowest for driving experience. Car and Driver rates 2021 Chevrolet Equinox with 7 out of 10. The overall score for Equinox is 7.9. The Equinox is an unremarkable compact crossover with myriad mainstream attractions. Number 2. Honda CR-V with 333,000 units sold. If you're seeking a compact SUV with impressive versatility, know that the 2021 Honda CR-V does just about everything well. The two-row Honda provides an attractive and spacious cabin, bolstered by bountiful storage solutions that are perfect for pack rats and road trips. While neither of its 4-cylinder powertrains, one turbocharged, one hybrid, are especially quick, both have notable fuel economy ratings. Compared with the Mazda CX-5 and Volkswagen Tiguan, the CR-V is less entertaining from behind the wheel, but it has a pleasant ride and never feels uncoordinated. It also comes equipped with myriad active safety features and offers all manner of popular technology. These features and a sophisticated appearance make the 2021 CR-V one of the best compact SUVs for small families. US News overall score for CR-V is 8.7, with the high score from critics and safety while receiving slightly low scores for interior and performance. JD Power score is 81 out of 100, mainly losing on quality and driving experience, while gaining on resale value. The verdict from Top Gear is 7 out of 10, as a car that is far from exciting, but remains one of the most sensible buys in the sector. Car and Driver rates Honda CR-V highest among all reviewers, giving 9 out of 10 as a compact SUV with impressive versatility, which does just about everything well. The overall score for CR-V is 8.2, slightly overtaking the Toyota RAV4, the best-selling compact SUV in the US. Number 1. Toyota RAV4 with 430,000 units sold. RAV4 reverses this popular crossover slide into anonymity with distinctive styling, a much improved interior that is as practical as ever, and sharper driving dynamics. It is also one of the few compact SUVs to offer a hybrid variant that provides slightly more power and considerably better fuel economy. A plug-in hybrid model, the RAV4 Prime, with up to 40 miles of all-electric range is also available. With 302 horsepower, the RAV4 Prime is surprisingly quick, beating Toyota's Super 2 sports car in a few acceleration tests. The 2021 Toyota RAV4 refined interior, remarkable fuel economy, and well-balanced performance help it place in the top half of compact SUV rankings. According to US News, the 2021 Toyota RAV4 scores 8 out of 10. The score is positively affected by safety, scores 9.4 out of 10, and negatively by reliability ratings. JD Power scores 80 out of 100, mainly losing on quality and reliability and gaining on resale values, while Top Gear overall scores 7 out of 10. As for a car that is not much fun to drive, but as a financial and fuel-saving choice, it really does take some beating. Car and Driver rates Toyota RAV4 with score 8.5 out of 10. The overall score for best-selling SUV is 7.8, which seems to judge the high sales numbers, although it is behind Honda CR-V, Subaru Forester, Subaru Outback, and obviously Mazda CX-5, which is at the top in terms of overall ranking. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and turn on the bell to hear about our latest videos if you haven't done so yet. Stay tuned.